What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. As you can tell, I'm a little bit out of pocket right now, but I felt like I really needed to make this video. This is a follow-up on the first video about bioengineered food ingredients. And in case you're wondering why I'm looking down, I've got a sheet of notebook paper here. Try to get it all in the camera. Give a good still frame of it. That way, if you want to, you can pause the video and read through the list yourself. I feel like this is going to be an issue. Um, First off, let me say that I'm just elaborating on the last video because I didn't really have a lot of time or materials in front of me. This bioengineered food ingredient label is a government mandated thing. Uh, it actually just took effect in January, and we're just now seeing the labels changing in my area, anyways. Which that's South Arkansas. You ought to be able to tell by the channel name. But I just want to go over the definition because this is technically not GMO. Uh, GMO refers to any genetic modification. It's kind of a different specificity, but a more broad reaching term. Bioengineered means it is specific to lab detectable genetic modifications that couldn't occur in nature. So the lab detectable thing is what I have an issue with, because what if it can't be detected? So then they don't have to label it. That's a weird loophole. I'm just saying, I hope this isn't something that's abused like everything else we see in our society. Uh, Also, this term doesn't apply to a second generation. So in other words, a uh, genetically modified seed that's grown and a plant that's grown from that generation of seed from my understanding, does not have to say bioengineered on whatever it's made with. Another issue I have is it does not have to be on meat labels for stuff like feed. So if you're eating beef that has been fed genetically modified or bioengineered corn, they don't have to label that. And you know, as corrupt as some of our society is, I feel like that's going to be exploited. Um, I'm just going to go over my list here, and this is just stuff that I have found in the past couple months uh, that was made with bioengineered ingredients. Um, Corn tortillas, corn cereals, uh, pudding, jello, taco sauce, Alfredo sauce, Louisiana fish fry, Louisiana chicken fry, a lot of cookie mixes, cream of mushroom soup, chicken noodle soup, baking powder, marinara sauce, nacho cheese sauce, like the big industrial cans of nacho cheese sauce, uh, panko breadcrumbs, pumpkin bread mix, a lot of cake mixes, some frostings, syrup, muffin mix, uh, I believe it was beef ramen noodles or chicken ramen noodles, It was only one of them, which I thought was kind of weird. SpaghettiOs, frozen pizzas, uh, granola bars, the chocolate covered, I can't remember the brand. Uh, One of the chocolate covered granola bars, frozen corn dogs, French toast sticks, frozen French toast sticks, Cheeto puffs, uh, all different kinds of crackers. Some have it, some don't. It's You just had to look at it. Hamburger buns. I said before in the last video, cheese slices. Now this is not your premium sliced cheeses like cheddar cheese or Monterey Jack or anything. This is the American singles or individually wrapped American slices, whatever you want to call it. I understand it's technically cheese product. It's not actually cheese, but I know a lot of people eat it. Uh, Pop Tarts, pancake mix. Now, here's your bonus on these. What I have noticed, especially more recently, is more stuff has this on the label that some of your higher priced, more premium brands do not have the bioengineered ingredients in it. Now, I don't know if they just haven't labeled it yet or what's going on with that, but there are still some things you can get like the corn tortillas. The brand we normally get had it. We had to swap brands to a little more, just a little more expensive brand. Um, Oddly, on that note, because we use corn tortillas and we make our own uh, corn chips. Oddly enough, Doritos, like name brand, did not have it on the packaging. Uh, but the off brand of potato chips, pretty much everywhere I've seen, has it. Uh, Pop Tarts the same way. Walmart brand Pop Tarts had it. Kellogg's brand, name brand Pop Tarts didn't. Um, I've seen stuff where there's a lot of your spaghetti sauces have it. Uh, we're to the point now where we make our own. So, or we're to the point where we can make our own. That's a pretty big difference. Uh, I have not seen it in flour yet. Um, from what I can tell, it's mainly a corn or corn byproduct. And some of this stuff, if you're looking at the list right now, you're thinking, well, what could possibly be corn byproduct in soup? Well, that's the thing about it. Uh, a lot of these brands use cornstarch or masa flour to thicken the soup. And I think that's probably what you're going to find in pretty much everything on the list is some sort of corn byproduct that the company used as a thickening agent or gelling agent. So, uh, and I want to say this again. This is different. This is a lot more specific term than just genetically modified or GMO. However, it's only lab detectable genetic modifications. So in other words, if they can't detect it, they don't have to put it. If it can't be detected, it doesn't have to be put on the label. I saw something else to where it said if the product contains less than 5% of genetically modified ingredients, it doesn't have to have the label on it. So, and genetically modified would, there's a big movement behind it, and they have made it to where, in order to have a GMO free label, like I use the example beef for instance, the beef cannot be fed, or the cows cannot be fed genetically modified corn and still get a GMO free label. So there's some fine differences between these two labels, and I just thought everybody would want to know about it. I don't see any of my friends talking about it. Like I said, I've seen a few of the containers in the store, so somebody's paying attention, because most of the stuff isn't on the back, isn't on the front of the package. It's on the back. So, anyways, y'all stay tuned. I'll probably have a couple more videos about it. Take care.